song. It is Life Will Change by the Persona 5 team. Growing pains. I don't give a fuck. Just I'll lower this. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully good. Hopefully better than some things. Right? Could be worse. Could be better. Koji Maguro. We got a few topics. We got some Onision, some Yaniv, some of OnlyUseMeBlade, etc., etc. We got a lot of shit to talk about today. So we're gonna kick this back up a little bit. Just let it play out again a little bit. Tomboy eating beans. Alright. So, I'm gonna give an update. Horrible time that reminded. Well, not as toe. Like beans. Yeah, I'll take it. So, you're kind of probably also wondering. Song name, it is Life Will Change by Shoji Meguro of a Persona 5 OST. But, we got some leg updates. We've got, some updates on where Nick Bait Chapter 3 is, because I got some stuff to talk about with that. And just some other channel updates really quick. We're gonna talk about that in a second. I'll just leave it in the background for a minute. So, really quick, before we get into everything else, Nick Bait's Episode 3 is going to take a little bit longer than it has already, because, I figure I'll just talk about my process with that series really quick, and then we'll get into everything else, because I'm letting people kind of file in. Nick Bait's Chapter 3 is taking a little while, because it's a fucking depressing thing to write, talk about, and to read up on, and I'm doing kind of the most comprehensive video on that, video series. And I'm almost done with the third and possibly final part of that, but it's going to take a little bit longer. So if you're excited for that, stay tuned. It's really fucking depressing. And surprisingly, talking about this shit is less depressing. But I just figured I would bring that up really while I had some time. Alright, we're going to talk about our favorite boy here. Yeah. So, our boy, OnlyUseMeBlade. Now, Blade was... Well, why is a green curtain in your background? Oh, it's supposed to be a green screen. But if you look down, down there, the lighting donation will help with the green screen. Because I also need to buy some, like, spray glue for it. But it's a green screen. It just doesn't look great right now because I don't have a good lighting for it. And all that. Also, my hair's kind of doing something. Which is worse, Bieber or Yaniv? Yaniv. Hey, Soggy. Let me move. Oh, okay. Streamlabs chat on there just decided to fuck up. Alright. So, yes, Blade has kind of rescinded. You haven't missed much, like. Blade has rescinded back into his old habits. If you look at this image, he's drunk as hell. He lost one of his front fucking teeth. And, I mean, just look at this. Here's a perfect light reflector. Thank you. Very shiny. Also doesn't help there is 3 fucking lights there. Doesn't help. But, yeah, Blade is falling apart. He's worse than he's ever been before. And I was actively kind of feeling good. I was like, sweet, I don't have to talk about Blade anymore. I was really just fucking hoping that he would be fine, that he would be normal again. I'm actually going to quickly switch this from display capture. I was actually hoping that Blade was doing better. But he fell back on old habits. He's drunk every day now. He's drinking constantly, more than he's ever drank before, and it's kind of sad. It got to a point where I was genuinely feeling like, okay, I don't have to talk about Blade anymore. I don't have to worry about him. I used to be a fan of Blade. I used to like his COD commentaries. I used to like watching his gameplay. Now it's fucking sad. And I'll show you guys because I've got yeah, oh no, that's not. Yeah, like his teeth are fucking rotting away in his mouth. And I just forgot I fucking had lid on it. Yeah. What do you say about this? I've seen Nick Bates' teeth. These aren't on that level. They really aren't. These, comparatively, he looks like Robert Downey Jr.'s fucking teeth. But it's just, like, look right there. You know what I mean? Look at that fucking snaggletooth right there. And he's looking like... I feel like this is the last Blade post, obituary. It's sad to say, but I don't see happy endings for. I think that everyone around him is contributing to this. How do I word this? Everyone around him is contributing to this idea of him doing this to make more money. Blade doesn't seem like a bad guy when he's sober. If you look at interviews of him sober, you look at videos of him sober, he genuinely seems... I don't know how to describe it. He genuinely seems like a nice enough person when he's not intoxicated. But when he's intoxicated, the bad things crank up to 11, and he looks more like... I don't know how to describe it, but he looks just... He looks older than he is. I think, I can look up his age. Like, it's probably on. Age. He's 36. Now, say what you will about the man, but I have seen worse-looking 36-year-old men. Oh, it's showing my second... Okay. Didn't know it was doing that. How do I fix that? Hang on here. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, this is window capture 5. Hey, you can see the analytics. Enjoy that. That's the only time anyone's seeing that. Why did that... Okay. Oh, I get why it's doing that now. I can't not fuck the stream up. Hang on. Wouldn't be my stream if I didn't horrifyingly screw something up. Just drag this down. Here. Hey! Expose all the porn. Don't look at that much porn. Hey, Yen. Also, by the way, I haven't been able to say hi to the chat too much because I've had things fuck up a little bit. Hello to Hannah, the Mook, Lintus, Fibro Zombie, everyone who's been through chat. I've been seeing the messages, but Streamlabs OBS chat just kind of fucked up, so I've been dealing with that. Yeah, no, I feel like Blade is tragic. I want to like him. I really do, because I used to think he was likable. And he was. Those COD commentaries were funny. And also, by the way, how does everybody like my Anthony Fantano flannel? I decided to pull this out for the stream today. Austin, hello. But no, like, you know, there's a saying with a lot of YouTubers who, you know, back in the day, they were famous and then they fall off. And that happens. It's not uncommon. It happens with everybody. I have a baby face. Thank you. Give me Woody vibes. I like Woody. I've been a big fan of Woody for years as well. I've listened to PKA for almost every episode. I haven't listened to the latest one, but I was a fan of Wings as well. And Woody and Kyle are doing good. Wings is sad and depressing. How old am I? I am 24. Oh, Woody from Toy Story. I thought we were talking about Woody's gamer tag. That tells you what I'm thinking of. But yeah, no, Blade came around these guys and was famous then, and now he's this. And I have a photo here. Oh, no, here we go. This was Blade, I think, 2014. This is Blade today. Flannel makes you look like a lesbian. Hey, I mean, you know, who doesn't love flannel? Gay people, straight people, lesbian, everybody loves flannel. But, oh, did it not fucking update? Hang on. It didn't update. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to play capture, because I'm tired of dealing with this shit. So, yeah. I have to kind of move myself. There we go. Okay. Would I ever make a video on Andy Worski? I will say this. I do know Andy Worski. He follows me on Twitter. I've had conversations with him in the past, because I do find him still kind of funny from the old days. I have criticized his aim, stay back thing, but who hasn't at this point? I wish for an Andy Worski redemption arc. That's all I'll say on the Worski thing. His comment, lesbians, exactly. But yeah, no, Wings. I mean, in that image, he's not the prettiest. You know what I mean? But he like, you know, he looks like a nice enough guy. He looks like you could hang out with him. Probably socially awkward. And then you switch to the Future Blade, and Future Blade is like this. There's the lights on, but nobody's home. If you know what I mean. It's like, okay, so I do have. Well, I've got this image, which I'm gonna zoom out of because Jesus fucking Christ. Look at that. It's like, because it is one of those before and after photos. This one looks like he sucks trucker dick for cash. Why did I think of that? Zoom in on his teeth. Oh no. And everybody will leave the stream in 4 seconds when it updates. First chat message I see is no. Yes. I've seen this. Makes me want to call my dentist and say thank you. Like, yeah, if you ever feel bad about your teeth, think about it like this. I have problems with my teeth. I have bleeding gums. I need to go to a dentist. Moment Corona's over, the first thing I'm fucking doing is going to a dentist. I just saw a chat message I can barely see. What's the time frame between the picks? I want to say that I can pull up when, because the one on the right here, that is now. That is like now. Let me look up. Doing this on the second one. OnlyUseMeBlade. Just Dance. 2012. Okay, so this is 2012 on the left-hand side and 2020 on the right-hand side. Which, to be fair, that's what 2020 looks like. You know, with all the coronavirus shit and all that. That's what it looks like. But yeah, but Blade on the left is 2012. And to be nice to Blade, he did come out of his shell at one point, but then now he is so much worse for his own life because he treats himself like shit. He treats his body like shit. When you're putting in that many problems in your body, when you're an alcoholic, you need stability. Can't quit cold turkey, because if you quit cold turkey, you will go back immediately. You will get the worst withdrawal, the worst kind of shit like that. And that's not recommended. But you can't just, like, be entirely dependent on others, because eventually you will relapse again. Never see him as a normal person, isn't mine even there anymore. When he's sober, it is, because he did the PKA interview, which I think was like episode 475. He was normal. He was Blade. He was back in the day Blade. Not a Beyblade, back in the day Blade. And then now, when he's drunk, it isn't him anymore. He is... It's just... Ugh, is all I gotta say. It's just horrifying. And he played Rip. We'll talk about Chris Hansen, because I want to criticize Chris as much as I want to like him, but we'll talk about that later. I've got some things I want to say about Hansen probably towards the end of the stream. Now I will warn you guys. Nope, that's jumping ahead. Okay. So I've seen some of you guys say, oh, you didn't warn me I was eating. So I will warn you now, before I play this video, because I've only seen like 5 seconds of it, and I was like, oh no. If you're sensitive to gross shit, maybe it's time to look away from the computer. Maybe it's time to just tune it out, look at a cat photo on Twitter. I won't complain. Who would complain? But for the next some odd minute or two, probably look away. Alright.
Hey, so, hey, come here. Sit down.
No, I got to go to his leg holes.
Now, they're doing the RV streams again, which are always a bright spot of just smart moments. So...
What? I need to go to the leg holes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Go to the leg holes, he says. Now, the other dude is a guy named Bone Clinks. And Bone Clinks is a massive fucking idiot. So he fits in very well with these people. If you look, like, in the center of the frame, there's the one that was kind of always, like, it wasn't a hole, but it was kind of like an indent. That one's looking a little back to where it was. And then, where you see my mouse cursor is, that one's opened up again, because that was closed. And now, I believe they're doing... Somebody's trying to give me a phone call. Hang on. Let me answer this. Hey, can I call you back? Okay. That was a bot call. Yeah, refresh your stream if you can hear me, but...
There we go.
So yeah, that is hot sauce being poured on Blade's leg.
Hey, look at all that. Yeah, there you go.
Ready?
There you go.
Now...
Ready? Yeah, buddy.
Oh my god.
That is the natural reaction to doing this stunt. I want him to throw up. I want him to throw up.
Don't worry about it, bro.
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh,
Do it again. Do it again.
Take care of him. Take care of him. Take care of him.
course, Blade is drunk off his ass.
Fire sales? Let's do fire sales here or now, dude. I don't know, dude.
No,
Let's do
dude.
fire sales here or now.
Folks, I think we have seen how the coronavirus started. This was case number 1.
Is he puking?
I can't feel bad for him.
Pour a shot up. Pour a shot up.
So, yes, that was a grown man looking at Blade's leg holds. I can only assume that he has now syphilis, chlamydia, herpes, genital warts of the tongue, and who knows. So yeah, that's all I got on Blade. I think that, I said it last time. It's over. It's over. I'm not showing it again, so if you want, you can rewind it. I think the next time I talk about Blade, it will be his obituary. It will not be a celebration of Blade's life. It will be, he's dead. Who called it? Who had the bet on the Deadpool? And I don't want to say that. I really don't. But that's all I see in Blade's future is him dying. He is going to die if he does not take care of himself. But the people around him are eating the same cycle of the same shit over and over and over again. When Blade dies, I will do a retrospective stream. But it's becoming too sad to talk about him. I don't know how to describe it other than, well, Blade isn't actually dead. He is alive. He's still streaming. No Fs. No actual Fs. But I don't see I don't see anything positive coming out of this. I see a man who actually was doing kind of good for a little bit there. Like, there's this little span of time where Blade was doing well. And everything is just spiraled back. Every bit of progress he's made over the last few months, actually, just gone. What happened? I missed it. I talked about OnlyUseMeBlade and him just kind of falling apart. Legit though, didn't Blade get all rapey and shit? You didn't misremember that. Blade has been far less rapey, I will say that. Wasn't he getting married? He was. Nobody knows what's happened to that chick either. I believe her name was Becky. Blade has done fucked up shit, and I will agree on that. But I also feel like talking about him now is more tragic than anything. It's kind of like going into an ICU and watching someone bleed out. There's nothing I can do about it, and it's sad. But also a lot of his shit he's done to himself. That is my last take on Blade for the night. And we're going to talk about, we're not going to talk about that one. Talk about that one later. Got it out of the order. So, we'll go to this 14-year-old boy looking ass, as we decide to talk about Jessica Yaniv. Jessica Yaniv, I've had a complicated relationship talking about Yaniv. I don't like Yaniv. I don't like Rebel Media either. But, oh boy, there is a lot of shit going on with one Rebel essentially trolling the fuck out of Jessica Yaniv in a way where it's funny. We're looking at Onision's OnlyFans. I'm not gonna pull up his OnlyFans content for 2 reasons. One, I've seen it. His cock is incredibly sad. It's kind of embarrassing. And 2, it's copyrighted content. Because YouTube will fuck me over. But Yaniv is being sued by the Rebel Media. Now, Rebel Media is I'd say a conservative news corporation on for Canada. They're like the Fox News of Canada. Some people like him, some people don't. I'm going to be very fair and say that it's funny to see him fuck with Yaniv, but that's it. Their fucking with Yaniv has been peak, but Twitch has been doing some copyright shit lately. But this video is where they announced they're taking Yaniv to court, which is funny on its own, and we're gonna talk about this as we watch through it.
I've been waiting a long time
Also,
to share
yeah,
this news
baby.
with you. Right now, I'm actually at the Alberta
I understand.
legislature covering a completely different story, but I had to stop everything and make this video as soon as I got a call from the Crown Prosecutor's Office in British Columbia. You might already know what this is now about. Jonathan Yaniv will be arrested very shortly and be put in front of a judge. He's going to be charged with criminal assault. That is his third criminal charge in just a few months. Jonathan Yaniv, of course, was charged just a few months ago with prohibited weapons charges. And then when I was outside the courthouse asking him...
So, if you wonder what that one is about, during a live stream with Blair White, Jessica Yaniv had brandished a taser, which is a prohibited weapon in Canada. I don't know why a taser is prohibited in Canada. It makes more sense to have a taser than to have a gun in Canada. That's just me, personally. But yes, it's a prohibited weapon in Canada, and Yaniv had brandished it on a live stream with not a small amount of people watching. Yaniv not trans anymore. The Rebel really doesn't give a fuck about Yaniv's pronouns, and a lot of people I know who are trans don't adhere to Yaniv's pronouns. I do it because, again, I don't think Yaniv being trans is the reason that Yaniv is the way Yaniv is. I believe that Jessica, on her own right, is a pedophile. You couldn't conflate one thing without the other. Just because Yaniv is transgender doesn't necessarily mean that because transgender equal pedophile. I don't like to think that way. I don't think that anything. But Rebel does it mostly to also piss off Yaniv. Example of when my own side of the left is unable to admit they're wrong and will ask. Well, it's I don't know how to describe it other than just people are the way they are, you know? And an awful person is an awful person. I don't think that I know people that will conflate like, oh, this person is awful and they are black, therefore all black people are awful. No, that's dumb. You work as a person. I see good people, I see bad people on every side of a spectrum. And yeah, I mean, people are saying there, Yaniv uses trans as a shield. I would agree that Yaniv does use her status as a transgender person. And it's well, also, I have to relate to YouTube's guidelines. Again, I have friends that whatever you want to do, be yourself as long as you are not, 1, infringing on other people's rights, 2, abusing other people, or 3, taking advantage of your status to get away with shit. Oh, hey. Holy shit. Okay, pumpkin spice with $13.99 Canadian. We don't allow weapons that can be used just as a weapon. Guns in Canada are used mostly for hunting. It's my understanding. Canadian knives are hunting, cutting stuff. That's fair. I can understand that. I have a couple of things where it's like I have pepper spray in the car just in case. I've also I have a gun. It's a shotgun, but it's not. I couldn't pull it out easily in a home defense situation. But anyways, to avoid the whole rigmarole of pronouns debate, let's get back into the video.
Very reasonable questions that any reporter would ask. Are you going to be pleading guilty to these charges? Well, what do you know? This monster assaulted me in broad daylight. Watch.
Yeah. So, really quick here. Let's just rewind this. Because, yeah, Yaniv is guilty. At least in North America, as far as I know, in the United States, the press has a freedom to be at locations of public interest. So, if I'm a journalist, if I'm working with a news company or a television station, what have you, I'm allowed to have my cameras out in front of the court. You can not like it. You can walk away, you can cover your face, and all that. But it's public interest. You could not like Rebel Media. You could not like CNN. You could not like Fox. Whatever. You assaulting a journalist, one, they have a camera on you. You are an idiot. You are publicizing your assault on them. And that's what Yaniv just did here. Yaniv publicize this assault. Unless you destroy that camera and all the hard drives and little SD cards and shit. Because they probably have one hard drive and then a backup on the camera. Most of these big professional ones do. You're taking a dumb opportunity. And you're also in front of a courthouse. Probably not a good idea to assault someone in front of a courthouse. Just saying.
Assaulted me in broad daylight. Watch.
Stop!
The Crown Prosecutor called me and asked me if I had any objections to him sending the RCMP to arrest Jonathan Yaniv. Of course I didn't, but listen to this.
I'm just calling because I wanted to let you know that I've approved a charge of assault against Jessica Yaniv for assaulting you back on January 13th.
But by the way, can I just say this? This fucking year has felt long as hell. January 13th feels like 2 decades ago to me.
The charges have been approved, and I'm going to be asking for what's called an endorsed warrant, which would allow the police to arrest Yaniv and impose bail conditions.
I know.
It took a long time to get to this point where Jonathan Yaniv will be arrested and put in front of a judge for his 3rd criminal charge. We couldn't have done it without our lawyers, actually. They were the magic workers behind the scenes. I didn't do anything. I couldn't persuade the police to move forward with this. It was our lawyers that did it. And you can see all of the coverage of this story at yanivtrial.com. If you go there, you can see the work that our lawyers have done. And if you want to help us out so we can continue with...
And then the rest of this is like, the Rebel asked for a lot of donations. I don't give a fuck about donations when it comes to that kind of stuff. Oh, Cody Fawcett just subscribed. Yep. But, okay, so the other one, that's not the video. Oh, wait, hang on, we have more Blade! I'm a fucking idiot. I'd like to admit that. Okay, chat, 1 for more Blade, 2 for more Yaniv, because turns out I have more. Genuine question, how good of a chance is it for you to get locked away for good, given Rebel Media is raising money for former life sentence? I wouldn't say locked away for life, but probably some jail time. Alright, we've got a few ones for more Yaniv. Whoop! 1 and 2. 1, then 2. Both. What are we voting for? We're voting for, 1 for more Blade, 2 more Yaniv. 1 for more Yaniv, 2 for more. I actually forgot what I was fucking idiot. Both. I will wait for chat to inform me on how stupid I am. Okay, so it's 1 for Blade, 2. Okay.
I had a little accident and I chipped my tooth, so there's like a little lisp. So.
Oh god, he's talking with a lisp. Okay, I remember what this is now.
I had a little accident and I chipped my tooth, so there's like a little lisp. So. I don't know if that's the real Taurus. A streamer house, who knows? Motivational speech saved my life. Don't care about my stream. I'm literally reading.
Latest from BRV.
You want to say anonymous? as far as like yesterday. So I've actually been taking care of the health. Health hype. Health hype! Let him know. Preston Evans, what's good? Let's get it. He's back, boys. I know it sounds ridiculous. It really does sound ridiculous. First shot of the night, boys.
Oh.
I'm giving toe updates. Thank you, though, Preston Evans.
I do not have a list.
Guy.
I can talk about this.
No, it got knocked out.
I'm gonna quickly see if he streamed.
It literally got knocked out, dude. Like, it was fucked.
Oh, no. Oh.
I've already talked to Casey a bunch of times about the whole RV trip.
Hang on. Was that... Oh, God. Why? Okay, people. Why would you fucking do this?
Dude, like, it was
you missed the leg, jackass. You missed the leg. Yeah. I'm pausing it. Oh, hang on. We have a moment that... Oh! No! Look at that! Holy shit! Oh, he popped the tooth! Oh, children! Here's a pro tip. Don't do that! Oh, mother of God.
In the life of a man.
I've already talked to
That's
Casey
gonna be
a bunch
fucking
of times about
copyright
the whole
claim.
RV trip thing, dudes. Like, I don't really like go out and explore, just because I felt like the going out exploring streams.
Yeah, here's a pro tip. You got something like that, which old vape have. Yeah, heck, okay. I got an old vape here, and if you ever gonna do that, take a shirt, or loosen it up. Yes, I vape. Also, don't call me whatever you're gonna call me for vaping. But it's my old one, and you'll see. You need to pop something like this off. You take a shirt and you pop it. Simple. Also, this one's kind of busted, so. But yeah, no. Jesus, Blade. How can you fuck up that much? How can you fuck up that much?
Like, I can't help it if I say certain words.
I'll be doing Q&A. I could do some. I could do some tonight. Vaping sucks, boo. I agree, it sucks. But I don't use tobacco with mine. I also have this baby now, which is simple, easy, and God, I need to clean it.
Worth with friends.
Weed is better. I agree.
I'm gonna smoke a fig. Fuck, I need to get to the dentist, man. Are you having relationship problems? Be honest. No. Because that is the
you have to have a relationship with fucking truth. How hard is it to be so cute?
I'm OnlyUseMeBlade. Huge penis. Everyone knows this.
Oh, God.
No, we are really good. Like,
I
really
have
good.
partaked
Like,
in
amazing.
marijuana.
Insanely good. Different bitch every night. Down like a gigolo. For reals. For reals. You look so poor. Check the Streamlabs, bitch. Oh shit! What is that?
Yeah, don't vape. Don't vape alcohol. Don't butt chug. Don't do any of that. I don't know what's going on in the rest of it.
I fucked up my tooth in a sexual manner. I got to go to the dentist on Thursday, but otherwise I'd be there, bro.
What happened? What happened with the tooth?
It is funny though. I'm sorry, it is funny, dude. I know it's funny, dude. No, I got that appointment on Thursday. We're good. I'm fake
How do you
drunk.
fuck up
Sounds
this
good.
much?
Fire sales. Fire sales.
Any plans on a real RV trip?
Yes.
Ugh,
Dude,
Jaeger.
dude, I fucking love you guys, man. Fuck.
God,
I want you guys to guess my blood sugar level.
All right, we're not gonna watch more of that because it's just more of his lisping and all that. Story about drunks like this because sounds like Mike Tyson. My uncle is a drunk like this. My uncle, we'll call him James. We'll call him James. My uncle James. Hey, by the way, I say I love you guys, Pumpkin. Don't I see you? But my uncle James is the lovey drunk. He's a normal guy when he's sober, normal as he can be. But the moment he's drunk, I love you. I love you, brother, or I love you, nephew, or shit like that. And he does that to everybody in the family, and it's obnoxious. And Blade is just like my uncle when it comes to being drunk. I knew I didn't like watching him drink. Mom, it's the worst. Oh, it's fucking annoying. See, I black out drinking. That's how I drink. Me and my friend Andy, who sometimes pops in the streams here and sometimes moderates, what have you. Me and Andy went to Richmond, Virginia. These people we knew, and he drove most of the way there. By most, I mean all the way. And he passed out. I immediately, I went out drinking. Because we had, 20 bars near our motel. I went to, a couple bars, I remember that. Then I remember just waking up in the hotel room. I don't remember how the fuck I got there. I had, 17 receipts. All of them with, enough to drink, you know what I mean? I don't remember how the fuck I got back to the hotel room. And then we spent the day, we went to a museum, because it was like, oh hey, it's fucking cool. Then we went and got drunk again. I didn't black out that time. Feel this, my baby? I feel it. But yeah, okay, so no more Blade for now. Blade was fun. And all that, but let's switch. We got this from Yaniv, but we also have. Okay, here we go. Weed from alcohol, relax, and everyone back. I feel that weed just gets me really fucked up. This weekend I got really high on Friday. I got off work, went to my my girls. And I'd written a little bit for the next video, and she had gotten a pre-roll from one of her friends, and I got so high that I couldn't feel, I felt like I was moving at 1/100th speed. I was I had to actively kind of got Steve a Mushroom with $2. Those got me simping for him. Hey, you don't have to simp for me. You don't have to donate. You don't gotta do anything. You're fine. But thank you for $2. I will add it onto the stream total because Streamlabs. Blair White I can do that. Yeah. Steve Taser. Hey, thank you. You're having me high as fuck. I got really. So yeah, related to our first stuff we showed about Yaniv, this is
Blair.
You know what?
I don't need to be scared of my own house that I'm gonna get fucking attacked, which is illegal.
By the way, I love how the mic peaks.
Again,
Blair.
You know what?
I don't need to be scared of my own house that I'm gonna get fucking attacked.
The mic peaks for it,
which is illegal in Canada. Just saying, but
scared. I love how Blair's face is perfect right in this moment. She's just like, what the fuck did you just say?
Do you think that was cute? Was that a moment for you?
No, that wasn't a moment for me. But what I'm gonna say here is it's real. The hate is real and the bombs is real. You cannot tell me, Blair.
Again,
Blair.
you know,
I was agreeing for concentrates last way longer. That's fair. I guess I just like the I like the romanticization of just smoking a joint. You know, I like, you know, having the actual like that. I don't know why. I'm just one of those fucking nutbags. I like smoking a joint.
what?
I don't need to be scared in my own house that I'm gonna get fucking attacked, and which is illegal in Canada.
Pro tip, folks: if you're gonna do this, don't stick the fucking taser right next to your goddamn microphone. Don't Yeah, nobody smart ever takes a gun right beside their microphone and fires it. Because one, your audio is gonna sound like shit for about an hour after, because you've peaked the mic. And then two, why would you pull out an illegal weapon live on stream? Like, that can't be edited out. That was fucking live. Stun gun, not a taser. It's catch-all term. You will kill your theoretical girlfriend. I've watched Reefer Madness. I've watched it a billion times. But no, folks, don't peek your microphone. Smart idea. Why I don't go up here and talk like this. I don't do that because it's obnoxious. But yes, we're gonna go back to this one here, which again, Rebel News. This was a few days ago. Yaniv is not a smart person. I would agree. I'm also gonna take off the flannel because it's hot as balls in my room right now. Spontaneous. I did, Yin. I did get bullied, nerd. So yeah, Yaniv. I haven't seen too much of the context for this because I actually have not seen this clip.
Do you know you've been
I have not come up with Yaniv. I'm in a way, this stream is me catching up with these people because I like to talk about these people, but I don't want to make a full video on them. I've done how many on Onision at this point, and I've done 2 on Blade and none on Yaniv, but it's been streams. I like talking about these people, but I don't want to spend a full 2 weeks working on a video on them. I've got Nick Bates to work on, which again should be coming up in the next couple of weeks. But I'm working on uploading the Claw and Cecil McFly audio recording. That's a different story. We're gonna continue with this though. We're gonna look at Yaniv's batshit insane mom, who is again not wearing a mask correctly. Here's a pro tip, folks: if you're around sick people and you do that, guess what you're masking. So when you do you got a mask like this, right? Pull it down. Guess what you're doing? You're exposing yourself when you pull it back up to all the shit that could have landed here. I rather people do it like this because I work around people that wear the masks and shit, and I wear mine the entire time unless I'm in an isolated area. Top it off. But again,
do you know you've been catfished? Somebody talked about having a child at Sick Kids Hospital, and you flew all the way to Toronto to meet someone that doesn't exist? Get in. Jonathan, why are you here? Do you know you've been... Do you know you...
P is stored in the balls. Agreed. 115 where you live. It's probably about 95 degrees in this room right now.
Being catfished? Oh, really? Okay. You know you've been catfished, Jonathan.
Aim the camera lower.
They're back. Jonathan, the gender bender Yaniv, and Mama Yaniv.
Why does this dude look like Teller from Penn and Teller?
Yaniv are apparently up to something. What it is they're up to exactly, alas, is not entirely clear. Now, by way of explanation, on Saturday, my colleague Kian Bexty was tipped off by a reliable source that the Yanivs were likely headed to.
Okay, let's read this. Also, I need to see if this FedEx text was legit one. It was! Sweet, okay. Make sure it's coming tomorrow. Alright. Someone who Yaniv kind of knows, but not really. Someone I think he preyed on, catfished him. But to ditch him, she said she was flying to Toronto with her sick daughter. She told Yaniv not to go, to leave her alone. Yaniv texted her this morning, and he's on his way to a hospital there to see them. He's never met this woman, never spoken on the phone, never seen video, just a fake pic. I was apparently trying to get a room at the Pontages Hotel. I'm going to say it like that, because fuck it. And trying to wait outside a children's hospital. I'm only telling you because if you guys could see him there, the story could go public. Why is criminal Yaniv outside of Toronto Children's Hospital? To be clear, a girl catfished him after he catfished a bunch of other girls. He's never seen her or spoken to her, just one pic. He flew across the country for her. He thinks they're getting engaged. That's the stepdaughter in his recent tweet, except she doesn't exist. I don't know where the real girl lives or many other details. I don't even know what you guys could do with it, lol, but it's hilarious. Holy shit. Why are these people like this? Okay. Why? What does... let's watch the video.
To Toronto. And Kian, in turn, passed this information along to me. Now, here's...
Bug, you have missed, we did, OnlyUseMeBlade, who, his teeth are falling apart, and probably the next time I talk about him will be a corpse. And we've talked about Yaniv, who, went to court over, pulling out a taser and assaulting a journalist. And then, this was just on the 25th here, this video, which, one, I don't like this screenshot already, because, ugh. But we're gonna get into the rest of this.
What Kian was told. Someone who Yaniv sort of knows, or perhaps someone that he might have...
Let's rewind this.
And pass this information along to me. Now, here's what Kian was told. Someone who Yaniv sort of knows, or...
What the fuck is this head bob bullshit?
Perhaps someone that he might have preyed upon said that Yaniv had been catfished. In other words, Yaniv had been lured into starting up a relationship with a...
By the way, one thing who's Yaniv? Oh god, how do I describe Jessica Yaniv? Jessica Yaniv is a nutbag who sexually lusts after children, who has frequently tried to... Oh, hey, we have a Streamlab chat donation. Rainbow Rave Reads, thank you. I'm watching the beginning just now, but I want to give you a little something. Have a good stream, Fuzz. Thank you, Rainbow. Go check out Rainbow's channel, by the way. I also need to update the total later, but yeah, Yaniv is a... Yaniv uses her identity to go after people sexually. There's a lot going on with this, and I would recommend reading... There's a whole fucking forum dedicated on Kiwi Farms, like a whole sub-forum dedicated to Yaniv, and it's worth just a read through. Because there's just so much shit that, like, Yaniv has done over a decade and a half of online interactions and shit. Like, I haven't even talked about the time Yaniv was a social media manager for, like, a children's pop band, and tried to lust after and sex the children fans. There's too much going on with this fucking person. there's too much. And then Garrick said she tried to start a new children's swim with no parents allowed. No parents or guardians, and topless. There's a lot going on with this.
A fake online persona. Now, the source took on the persona of a mature woman and informed Yaniv that she was going to Toronto with her sick daughter. She also told Yaniv not to go to Toronto and to leave her alone. But apparently, being able to visit a girl while confined to a hospital bed was, it was just too irresistible for Yaniv.
I'll pull up the Alma voice later.
Communicated to this person that he too was en route to Toronto Sick Kids Hospital to see them. You know, that's quite a commute given that Yaniv lives in the Vancouver area. Now, keep in mind, Yaniv had never met the woman he was communicating with. He had never spoken to her on the phone. He had never seen a video of her.
Now, see, this image is, we can listen to it later, I promise. This is the photo of everyone I know who genuinely is, and before anyone says it, I'll say this, legitimately is transgender, hates about Yaniv. I know people that are trans. Lula Ray with $1.99, you're cute even if you look like beans. Good luck, baby. Thank you. Thank you for $1.99. But everyone I know who is trans hates Yaniv because Yaniv is taking a random photo like this when Yaniv, like, that just finally hit. But when Yaniv acts like this, it uses like the identity as this essential cudgel, if you know what I mean. And this way to, like, this photo's smug. It's purposeful and it's smug. And, again, just, if you add, like, you know what I mean. Yaniv is a piece of shit. Trans or not.
All he was going on was one fake pic. But apparently that was good enough for him to hop aboard a plane for a cross-Canada journey, with Mama Yaniv in tow to boot. As for the motivation of the woman who catfished Yaniv, she apparently orchestrated this caper as a way of comeuppance. She alleges that Yaniv has catfished.
Yeah, fuck Yaniv. Yeah, that's the thing to say there. I saw what Mook was saying. Yeah, if you if you're ever worried about being compared to Yaniv, don't. Yaniv is a different class of fucking creep. And, you know, transgender or not, Yaniv would still be a fucking creep.
Several other girls, and she wanted to give him a taste of his own medicine. And so it was that I was able to locate Jonathan and his mother outside Toronto's Pantages Hotel, hoping to get clarity to this super weird story. And this is what unfolded.
This back here.
Oh, Jonathan Yaniv. What brings you to Toronto?
Okay, what's with this fucking focus?
I knew it. What brings you to Toronto?
I knew it was you.
Have you been catfished? Why were you going to a hotel to meet a minor?
Your camera.
Huh?
Can you call 911?
Oh, absolutely. Call 911 if you want. So, Jonathan, why were you going to a hospital here?
I knew it. Just back here.
There we go. Good lord.
Jonathan,
that was too fucking long for being out of focus.
Are you still stalking minors? Are you still stalking minors?
What do you go? You have to leave a space.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Or what, you're going to ram your iPad into my neck again? Mama Yaniv. So, Jonathan, what brings you to Toronto? You flew all the way to Toronto from British Columbia to stalk a child? What? Why are you going to a hospital to meet somebody you've never met?
It's none of your business.
It's none of my business?
No, it's not.
Why are you aiding and abetting this person?
I don't hear. You don't understand.
Huh?
You understand Then you're going to be arrested.
Oh, am I?
Yes,
oh, for practicing journalism?
You will be.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I need police immediately. I just run a Victoria.
Yeah. Jonathan, why are you preying on minors?
Why are you calling Jonathan when you know she's a girl?
Oh,
Why
you just...
are you calling him Jonathan?
You just
Why
used...
are you discriminating against the transgender?
You just said he and him.
Why are you humiliating?
You just said he and him.
Oh, God. So, yes, she just misgendered Yaniv already.
Are you humiliating? You know exactly
But
what
you just
her name
used the
is.
male pronouns.
You know what her name is.
You just used...
What accident's that? From what I can... From what I've gathered over my research on Yaniv and Yaniv's mom is like first generation Canadian Israeli. That's as far as I know. You know what I mean? No editors, no nothing. Rumors more focused on being disrespectful and getting a real story. Thing I'll say is I don't respect Rebel Media, but who respects Yaniv? Everything that Yaniv has done over the years, I wouldn't respect. It's Yaniv's a piece of shit, and I guess the best way I'll describe it is awful people fucking with awful people gives me entertainment, if it makes sense. Like, I don't like Rebel. Rebel could, like, fuck off. They're not my cup of tea. But it's the enemy of the enemy is my friend, if you catch my drift. Did Nick ever respond to your letters? I sent one, but I've not gotten a response. Ooh, hey, Pumpkin Spice with the $20.99 Canadian. Generally pissed about Yaniv coming to Toronto from British Columbia during a pandemic. Toronto has the highest cases in Ontario and has been locked down a week longer than other cities to put others at risk. You think Yaniv cares? You think Yaniv even knows what the fuck is going on? I don't think so. Yaniv doesn't give a shit. But yes, again, you know, I'm perfectly fine with Rebel existing and putting their political opinions out there because everyone deserves to have their political opinions expressed and understood. They're not my cup of tea. I don't watch them. But, fuck Yaniv. Yaniv is desperate and sad and a loser. And the only reason they're doing what they're doing now is to get a crumb of some sort of pussy. Because Yaniv is going to die alone and sad. And, you know, that's good enough for me.
Use the male pronouns. You know.
You know what her name is.
Am I going to make a video on Terry Davis? Everything I would have said about Terry Davis, I think that I think that both Medicare and Frederick Knudsen, I think we've already covered everything I kind of want to say. The reason why why I'm doing the Nick Bates series is because everything I've saw about Nick Bates has been mostly good, but there's so much there that hasn't been covered. And I was like, I kind of want to do it. That's the main reason I haven't done anything about Terry Davis, because I think that both of them covered the aspects I would have covered in a way that it's perfect watching both of those videos. Nick Bates Part 3 timeline, I'm writing it now. It's currently, I can tell you the exact word count that I'm at. It's not finished. I'm not anywhere near finished on this, but I can tell you the exact word count if I can go to my fucking drive. No, that's not the right drive. We'll start playing while I pull this up.
Why is he preying on minors?
You're not going to embarrass him.
Yes.
You don't come close to him.
Huh?
You know me. You not come
you just called him him.
Go away from me.
You just called him him.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Right now.
I'm on a public sidewalk,
I'm
sir.
not touching you.
There's COVID restrictions. I'm asking you nicely.
Yeah, I'm walking
You
backwards.
don't
You're
have a
walking
right
towards me.
You don't have a right to harass us.
One
Go
second.
away.
Ma'am, this is a predator.
Okay, so all right, my word count of the current outset, and I am not anywhere near finished because I'm going through a psych evaluation and then I'm going through court descriptions. So this video will be over an hour long. I will warn you. So the current word count is 2,116 with 12,000 characters currently. So it will be the longest video I've done in a while, and I'm not excited to do it because of that. But I will timestamp this one properly because it will be an over hour long fucking thing. I don't want you guys to have to suffer with it. If Claw's a bear, Frederick's a bird, what animal am I? I'd say a cat. A nice house cat.
I am. They're walking to me. Why did you travel 3,000 miles to meet a minor at Sick Kids Hospital?
You can blah, 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 blah.
I know.
Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah,
It's called
blah,
freedom of speech.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah,
It is called
blah,
freedom of
blah,
speech.
blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
Her name is Jessica.
What kind of genitalia does he have?
What the f is your problem? What kind of genitalia?
Jesus.
What happened? Are you
You prey upon immigrant women who run spa services.
Can you lock the door?
Yeah.
Put all the stuff in and lock the door.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're the doorman now?
You're not coming in here.
Are you flying back to Vancouver now?
What the f is your problem?
I'm on a sidewalk, sir. I'm just asking.
Poor security guy is all I'm gonna say. Poor fucking security guy. He's just trying to do his goddamn job. He's like, great.
Questions. Let's see.
Or raccoon. Oh no.
What? I'm filming your stuff. It's on
Also,
a public
F
sidewalk.
for Fibro there.
No, because you're
gonna get arrested.
Oh, for what? Asking questions? For practicing journalism? Why are you in Toronto? You're very far from home. Oh, you forgot your toilet paper and some other. Do you know you've been catfished? Somebody talked about having a child at Sick Kids Hospital and you flew all the way to Toronto to meet someone that doesn't exist?
Fucking guts to get like ready for trip.
Why are you here? Do you know you mean? Do you know?
Yaniv is Randy if Randy made all the worst decisions. He was also an awful person. I need to rewatch the Trailer Park Boys. It's been so fucking long.
Do you know you've been catfished? Oh, really? Okay. Do you know you've been catfished, Jonathan?
not acknowledging Jessica.
Why don't you acknowledge his crimes? Why did Jonathan assault me last August? Why did Jonathan assault Kian Bexley?
I don't hear you. I really don't.
Well, you asked me a question, you don't hear me. What's the point?
Okay. I don't hear you at all.
Okay.
So, I also should say that Yaniv's mom is hard of hearing, and mostly deaf. I kind of forgot about that. If I'm being honest, I actually forgot about that. I'm getting tipsy as fuck. Yeah, what the fuck am I gonna do? We do Onision. Oh, buckle up. Why is he in Toronto now? Because someone had catfished him with, like, a sick child? There's a lot going on with this one.
Okay, then good. I don't hear you at all. That's his mother. Now, they do act out violently, guys. They're the police officers. I'm just practicing journalism on a public side.
Oh, I got.
Is that what you heard him say, sir? Wow. So that's a false police. Violently, guys. They're.
I could not hear this at all. Hang on. It's
the police officers. I'm just practicing journalism on a public side.
You're the guy with the gun.
Is that what you heard him say, sir? Wow. So that's a false police report.
Which is probably a.
Sir, could I ask you to tell that officer that, sir?
Pretty sure it's on camera.
Officer, I believe you do have a charge here, filing a false police report. It's been told to me by that gentleman that they said I had a gun.
Okay, well.
I've never had a gun in my life, sir.
Nobody's filing a report right now. Okay. At this point, it's just a radio call. It's a call for service, right? Okay.
So apparently, the other guy had said that Yaniv had said during the call that the reporter had a gun, which that's at the very least, that's not good. I'm not a police officer man myself.
So yeah,
that's not good.
Fill me in what the call was, because I certainly don't have a gun and I would never threaten anyone.
We'll piece it all together and let you know what we come up with, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Officer, I might not know the laws as well as you and your colleague.
Can't own a pistol in Canada? God.
But saying that I have a gun is a false police report.
Well, there's no report being filed here. So
okay.
In that case, there's no breach of any law. Right now, this is a call for service. There's a dispute, and we're investigating that, right? And right now, both you guys, whatever you guys' issue is, you guys are not on the same page. So it would be easier if we just all act as adults and we separate. You know what I mean? Is that okay for now?
Well, sir, the problem is I'm simply doing my job as a journalist. I'm in the public square and I'm allowed to do this, sir. And I'm not making any threats. I'm only asking questions. And if you officers Google the name Jonathan or Jessica Yaniv, you'll understand what kind of a potential predator we have here. Ask him why he's in Toronto from Vancouver and why he was at Sick Kids Hospital.
Report to us right now or no?
Absolutely not. Okay. They did not assault me. They just used harsh language. I don't mind that.
As a human being, I'd ask for you to just give some respect to your peers or your people around here.
Of course, there's also a Canadian cop. Canada.
And just give them space, okay? Because
I'm not interfering with anyone, officer.
You are. Okay?
The only reason I raised my voice was that these people could hear my questions, sir. That's all.
Well, it's very clear they're not going to answer your questions. It's very, very clear. Does that make sense?
I guess so, but I have to try.
Your car is obviously parked in a zone where you can't leave it.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask you to move it. If you want to come back here, park somewhere, and you can exercise your right as a media on the sidewalk once your car is in a proper...
Okay, then.
This
is bizarre. She's walking in circles around an automobile.
My police, these are my people. Thank you for V699, pumpkin spice. To be fair, the dude is trying his best. I think he just wants to be done with it. He knows that, like, okay, nothing good is happening here. Like, it's Canada. I give y'all props though. I mean, the dude is trying his best. I would have just been like, arrest every single one of them, put them in a cell where I don't have to see them, don't have to hear them, and get out of my way. That's my take on it. If I was that cop, I would have arrested every single one of them, just like, okay, you people are all awful. Go to jail.
Wow. Hi, officer. How you doing there? Very good, sir.
Okay, so we were obviously calling here because some type of dispute between you and this.
It's hours of paperwork.
Sir, let me correct you.
That's fair.
No dispute. My name is David Menzies with Rebel News. I'm working on a story regarding her son, who allegedly, yes, he is in the lobby right now. He came all the way from Vancouver to Toronto, allegedly, to prey upon somebody that was at Sick Kids Hospital. This is what a source tipped us off to, and I'm just trying to find out why he is indeed in Toronto. This is, if you Google this individual's name, officer, he's been arrested for various other things. He's preyed upon immigrant women who do spa services, trying to get them to wax his balls, and then he files BC Human Rights Tribunal complaints. I'm not in a dispute. I'm simply on a...
Here's my take. These people aren't getting paid enough to deal with this shit. They are not getting... Nobody's getting paid enough to deal with this shit on any end.
Sidewalk officer, and I'm asking questions.
Okay. Were there any threats made on anybody's parts? Were there any weapons produced?
When I met him last August...
You and the female over here?
No, I was just it was just harsh language. But I can tell you, last August, he smashed a steel cane over my head and shoulders 5 times, officer.
All right, fair enough. Okay. All right, we'll piece this together and we'll have a chat with you soon, okay?
Thank you very much, sir. You stay safe. Okay, thank you.
Just don't ask them any more questions. Don't talk to them. You can record if you want. But I don't want you saying anything to them whatsoever if you see them, okay?
Officer, I'm sorry, but I have a constitutional right to practice journalism in the public square.
If somebody wants you to stop talking to them, that's their right as well.
Well, okay. They don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask questions. That's my job. That's the terms of my employment, sir. Why are they even hanging around there? It looked like they were going to get into a taxi cab. You know, I think maybe they want some of this drama.
Just make sure you're practicing social distancing with 6 feet apart.
Yep, okay.
Right? We're asking you to not speak with them as doing us a favor, not as you have to, okay? Right? Okay. Just so that this doesn't cause more issues. Apparently it's causing issues right now. If you want to ask some questions, fill your boots.
Thank you, officer, but I don't understand what the...
I think we have the gist of it. We don't need to watch the rest of this video. The cops are trying their best. Sam Sleaze, how do I think this would have played out in America? I think they probably would have all been arrested, if I'm being honest. I think that the cops there are trying their best. They really are. I don't know how to describe it. They're doing their job. They don't know what's going on with Yaniv. They're trying. I think that the best thing you can do if you're a cop in this situation is to try to de-escalate it, because the reporter would probably been tased for arguing. I mean, yeah. But I think this is the best you could do it. I think that the cops are just trying to just get the fuck out of here, because they know those people are very litigious, most likely. Canadian, right? I think that best way to look at it is everyone there is an asshole. You know, go up to him, screaming until he snaps. They are basically trolls, but I think that in this case, they had a tip off of, hey, Yaniv is going to Toronto to a sick kid's hospital. Like, that alone is like red fucking flag. Like, that's a warning sign. And I'm genuinely glad that they went there. Like, I'm glad that, one, somebody tricked him there. I'm glad that he was, he flew to a whole fucking different part of the country, and it turns out that nobody was there for him, and that's good. And if more people can get Yaniv to waste their money, to waste their time, that way, one, a child is not hurt. Two, they're wasting whatever fucking money they have, which they have money somehow. I don't fucking get that. But, and two, if it brings more people's attention to Yaniv and all the shit Yaniv has done, that's a good thing. I'm indifferent to Rebel. I don't, obviously I'm not Canadian. I don't watch their content. I don't watch most political biased news. I don't watch really anybody on the left news-wise. I don't watch anybody on the right news-wise. I kind of just, like, I'll see a headline, and then I'll look into it, and I'll try to see more information about it. Are you a love child of Hugo? I'm going to say this, possibly. I'll accept a possibly. I'll be a possibly on anybody's love child. It's only a matter of time that something happens. And I don't like saying it like this, but whatever that something is either Yaniv finally getting punished for everything that Yaniv has done, or something worse. And I don't like to think that something worse could happen, but I also don't like to think that, I think Yaniv will gain enough notoriety that everyone will start to be like, this person, and they'll start to point Yaniv out. And As long as something good happens, Ryan, that's good enough for me. I don't think I have anything else Yaniv related. I do not. So, outside of Yaniv... Oh, okay. Have a good one. Gonna let my play the desert on ATV and let my dog play. Good streaming. Take it easy, Garrick. Be safe. We're about to get to Onision. So he says, I'm not going, but I don't have anything Yaniv related. Take one for me. Take a shot for me. Take a shot of water. This is the last little. Okay, tell you what. We'll have a quick little intermission if you guys are okay with that. Because one, I need more water, and two, I need more water. Let me find. We'll pull up a song from. It will fucking load. We'll do another Persona 5 song, because why not? Is that cool with everybody? By the way, I'm not showing Onision's nudes, so you get a fan? I'm fine. Let's, Oh. No, not yet. Okay, this won't pause. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna adjust it down a little bit. I'll leave the camera on because you won't see shit. You'll see me walking in sweatpants. Should I try to look through? Maybe there's another song that I like from this. I like a lot of songs from Persona OST, but I'm like trying to find. Anybody got any song recommendations? How about that? Case cooking or anime? We might do something at the end. Persona 4. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. There is. Tell you what, we'll do we will do the intro for Persona 4 Golden. If you haven't played Persona 4 Golden, it's a fucking great game. But we will be right back very shortly. Go get some water, go get something to drink. I will be right back.
The true artist, so let's get together, see what we can uncover. What that defies your world, gives you truth and life. What that excels, special night to guide your way through this shadow world.
Thank you. I'm dumb. Okay, so, I'm back. Got some water. It's from, Persona 4. My mic's unmuted. I fixed it. Fixed it! I see you, chat. But I might do some game streams soon of the Persona series, because I need to replay through the old games. I'm a boomer. I'm willing to admit it. 24-year-old boomer. So, I'm just letting the song play out now. It's okay. Alright. So with that, I'm back. Persona's great. Where is girlfriend when she's needed? She's currently at home because we live in separate areas, but we usually meet up on weekends, which is I'm probably opinion Persona 2 is the best Persona game. I would say that and Persona 3 are my favorites, but it's been so long since I've played the 2 duology. Gonna play Yakuza anytime? I'm planning on replaying Zero, Kiwami 1 and 2 because they're coming to Game Pass. But yes, let's talk about Onision a little bit. Who is best Persona 4 girl? Ooh, that's a toss-up. I would say, for me, I would say that I would say I've played all the Persona games. I would say that it's a toss-up between Naoto and I would say Golden Chie. I wouldn't say that 4 Chie is really my personal favorite, but Golden Chie, I think the voice fits better. But again, can't go wrong. They're all pretty solid. Destroy All Humans, I will be playing that eventually. I'm currently financially, I'm not doing that lot. Who's this best Persona girl? Dallin99. Thank you, Lula. Shin Megami Tensei is pretty good. If you want to see Onision's OnlyFans, if you really want to see that, Kiwi Farms has the OnlyFans. Like, it's got everything. People have been uploading it. I think he's tried DMCAing it, but again, I will not be looking at his OnlyFans content. I mentioned this earlier, because one, it is technically more copyrighted than videos. He could strike it down, and I wouldn't have a fair use. I wouldn't have a fair use reason to have it. However, I'm looking at mostly public-facing images and public-facing content. I'm mostly saying this because if I do get claimed, I can use. So, like, this image, it's here. I can look at it, it's public-facing. And he can't do shit about it, so fuck him. But as you can see, he's posting photos. As, you know, as most people with OnlyFans, they post a teaser photo, all that. So here, it's between his followers and all that, they can comment. There's comment down here from a new e-girl, and it's not properly. Okay. Alright, so you got a comment from Twitter user at Evigan Hauntings. I'm gonna assume that's how we pronounce that name, because I was starting to worry about you. Hope you're doing alright. You're loved and cherished by many of us, and your true fans aren't bullies who bully others online. You're one of the most emotionally strongest people alive, and it doesn't go unnoticed. So, this is a woman who, she is also an OnlyFans creator. My take on OnlyFans is if you want to do it, do it. Fuck it. You can't do shit right now anyways, half the time. If I could make money on OnlyFans, I would, but I'm also not posting photos of myself nude. But yes, this is a chick who is simping for Onision, and I believe, okay. One of those, okay. She actually has been buying stuff for Onision. Like, she has bought items for him. Okay. I will. Are you a goth e-girl or a Tom girly? Also, apparently, Onision has been doing OnlyFans content with social repos of all fucking people. I thought social repos died like a year ago, but apparently he's still live. Ugh. Yeah. I didn't think either of them could stoop this low. That's saying something for both of them. That's saying something for both Richie and Onision. And then it turns out it cycles back around, and it's more sad and pathetic because they're both still alive. Marcy, I'm not showing any photos. One, I can't do that because I haven't taken the time to censor them. And two, because I don't want to see. I've seen Onision's asshole. I wish I hadn't seen Onision's asshole. I think this is something I'm not going to cover because there's a lot going on there. Just this one. Okay, so now we get into a little weird section of this video. There was a Twitter video, a 10-second long one, where Onision posts like just a small little video of, like, I think it's a frog or some shit. Oh, believe me, if I could show you exactly what I would have done, because I had to see that, I would have done this. Fake gun. NES blaster style Nerf gun, by the way, which, like, can we watch on stream every Onision book review by Crimson Rogue? That's too long, and I'd also just say watch Crimson Rogue. He's pretty great. Crimson Rogue is one of my favorite newer YouTubers I got into through the Onision thing. Persona 3, exactly. But I'll have you look here, and you can't really see it very well in the bottom of this frame because whatever this fucking whatever the fuck this overlay is, it's fucked. But you can see there's a hand there, tiny hand, but there's it's actually better for you guys if I do this. You can see there's like a hand with like manicured nails and all that. And we'll just play this video, and I want you to listen closely. I'll shut up. Listen closely to there's a second voice, and you can hear it. But just listen closely, okay?
So adorable.
Okay, there's a rat. To be fair, I again, this was a cursory glance on things. I kind of wanted to. But I'll play it again. So you hear it one more time.
So adorable.
The thing is, everyone doesn't think it's Kai, which I would personally agree with. I don't think it's Kai. Oh, okay. Here is the screen cap right there. You can see that the nails and shit like this. Yeah. So that's weird. And Kai is a trans man. Kai, as far as I know, mind you, I am not. I'm not going to ever pose myself as an expert on, as someone who is trans, because people have different levels of dysphoria, all that. But most of the trans men that I know, they don't do like nail painting or anything. But again, I'm not an expert on this, and I'm never going to say that I am an expert. But it also doesn't match up with Kai's hands. If you've seen Kai's hands, So I believe this is the speculation post of who this is. No, okay, this is a voice. This is a cleanup of the voice, and we're going to just we're going to listen to this again. Be quiet.
So adorable.
Having issues. Here we go.
So adorable.
Why is it taking so fucking long to...
So adorable. So adorable. So adorable. So adorable.
So, okay. We can all agree that doesn't sound like Kai. How long have you stared at Kai's hands? No, those aren't Kai's hands. I'm good at picking up, like, small details of people where it's like, your dad looks off. But, yeah, no, this doesn't sound like Kai at all. This is, somebody had taken this into audio software and expanded it to where you could hear it. Because, obviously, when you're recording something from a phone, because I'm going to assume it was like a phone, it's picking up from a microphone internal. And if you're holding it like this or something, it's not going to hear it. That his kid, yeah, his daughter would be really too young for that. Like, it could be, but the speculation is, let me, no, okay, this is just a sad post. Gonna be okay. This is some of the stuff that he posts on his OnlyFans, which these are non-nude, so I can kind of what's going on. Currently, we're talking about Onision. We've talked about Jessica Yaniv. We've talked about a few others. Yes, this is the post is titled "The Duality of Man." So. Let that one sink in there. After I hold on this, I'm gonna lose like 10 viewers as I do. Nope. Okay. But yes, Onision is still posting these images. It looks so sad. His nipples are off kilter. Like, nipple. It doesn't... It looks so weird. I've lost 4 viewers. Okay. See, I think there is a speculation post somewhere. Okay, here we go. So, supposedly this is a woman named Anastasia Nicole. Now, I know nothing of this person. I don't know who the fuck they are. And I'm going to assume that either they're an influencer or an OnlyFans model. I'm going to look up my second monitor because knowing my fucking luck. The moment I pull up her name, it's going to be like a photo of her butthole or something. YouTuber, cosplayer, okay. Thankfully, no butthole. Sweet. So she does have similar fingernails. Hey, I'm sorry, Lula. Some of it's YouTube, some of it's that. So yeah, I don't know who this person is. I don't. Apparently, they're famous. I guess. Oh no, she does have an OnlyFans. $15? Holy shit, 40%. God damn, that's expensive. Oh, and their okay, their YouTube like name is Anna Minx, ANNAH Minx. No shit that Onision is probably lusting after this person. Just a schizophrenic. Brandon Rogers overclapping or something. I don't know. I'm not trying to roast. I've never heard of this fucking person. Okay, knowing 777. Well, I just don't know. To be fair, I don't know what fair pricing is on OnlyFans. I mean, I give props to people because I know some people that make like a fuck ton of cash when it comes to OnlyFans. Like, I have a friend and she showed me how much money she makes, and I'm like, how? How do you make that much money? But yeah, Hannah just said she's too old to be manipulated by Onision. We work pretty well together. I mean, props on her if she's making bread though. Again, I do wish I was making money. Okay, so I will pull up this here. So, Onision apparently had a free, you can have like a page for free, and then like a paid page on OnlyFans, which I mean, it makes sense. You'd have like would have like a page for advertising probably, or you have a page for like your paid stuff, which I get. But apparently Onision had 3, and apparently according to OnlyFans they have a maximum of 2, which is kind of odd. There's like a maximum point, because I figure if you're OnlyFans, I'm saying if you're running this as a business, you would be like, hey, make as many accounts as you want, make like 5, because if you have someone who's willing to pay for 5 pages of OnlyFans, that's 5 times the money as a company you're getting. Because obviously, like, OnlyFans takes a scrape off the top, and then the rest goes to a person who has the page. If I was the business, I'd be like, fuck it, make as many of these accounts as you want. Someone's willing to pay for that amount of money. As a business, OnlyFans should want that, but again, I don't know shit about this, but you get 80%. Damn. And because I've seen the price some people charge for it, like some people are getting a fuck ton of cash from OnlyFans. They only take 20. Shit. It's better than Patreon. Patreon takes tax now. But yeah, so I guess he had 2, then he wanted to make a third one. So he's got one for people who are bottoms, and then Onision Prime for people who are tops. So one of them you get to see his cock and balls, and the other you get to see his sad little asshole. I've seen it. Thanks to some fuckers at Kiwi Farms, I've seen it. Thanks. Thanks, assholes. Literally. Assholes. But yeah, so he posted this video, and again, it's public facing, Onision. If you decide to copyright claim this, fuck you. I will get this back.
Hey guys, just wanted to let you know.
I should probably refresh this. I remember what just fucking happened a few other days.
Discontinue.
Lula Ray with $1.99. Take my money. You're so cute. Look at those cheeks. Thank you. I will accept the compliment. I also need to update the stream total because it likes to fuck up on me. So let me quickly. No, I didn't want to reset the. 1 second here. End goal. Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay. Let me just update the goal because I feel bad if I don't. So. Well, we'll just do that and our goal. Hey, so we're halfway there. Jeez, thank you. 10 years is gonna be hilarious to start aging fast. He's already aging fast. Hannah, they do have. I know people that do have OnlyFans who are like who do non-sexual things. I believe. I believe there's a few that do it kind of like. I think Pay Money Wubby has one, and it's just like Patreon. Just
Hey
like
guys, just want to let you know
links.
that I had to discontinue
He's using a Snapchat
OnlyFans.com/Onision
filter.
free because apparently there is a 2-account limit on that site. So they emailed me, I resolved it, but what that means is I now gotta go and find a new way to get you guys free stuff. So I'll be figuring that out, but for now it's OnlyFans.com/Onision and OnlyFans.com/Onision Prime. Which is Onision Prime is for, you know, it's for guys who want to pound me. And OnlyFans.com/Onision is for people who want to be topped, I guess. It's for everyone else. So until we get a free thing going on, that's what we got. I hope you guys check it out. It should be 55% off or 65% off, unless I run out of the limited supply of subscriptions, which, you know, I could always just start another sale. Yeah, bye. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
Fuzz, I've shaved.
Hang up.
So that was that Twitter video. Who's paying for this? People to leak it. That's literally only when people fucking pay him. Like, it's the only reason to pay him is to leak it and make fun of him. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, So yes, he's recently been doing videos on his Bro channel again, and I guess this is how he's been doing the outros. So let's. I keep forgetting anytime I fucking have a video loaded, thanks to Kiwi Farms. Yep, can't click those. Those are actual fucking nude videos, and
I would like to bring Bro back. Cheer up, you're amazing. Well, that concludes Bro for the day. Let's hash brown. Also, if you didn't know, I'm on OnlyFans now.
But by the way, this is just the face of, like... This is the face of a goddamn mistake. I'll replay this again, because, you know, fuck it, why not? I hate myself as it is. Let's just go for it.
Well, that concludes Bro for the day. Let's hash brown. Also, if you didn't know, I'm on OnlyFans now, so if you want to see this ass...
Yerk. Quality content. He's fucking loud. It's like airbrush Ted Cruz. So, how old is he? Let me type in, age. He's 34. If I ever act like this when I'm 34, please, dear God, put me out of my fucking misery. I just slide a gun in my mouth and just pull the fucking trigger. So, as far as we know, Kai isn't around anymore. Nobody has seen Kai in any images, any video content, or pretty much since the start of the controversy. The podcast they were doing is defunct at this point. Kai hasn't uploaded a single fucking video since, God, who knows? I actually do not know how long it has been since, Kai has put out a single fucking piece of content. But Kai is still around in a form. Just not the form that either any one of Kai's fans had asked for, or do in any way that makes actual sense. Because as you see here on the image on screen, Cool Guy Kai sent you a message. Patreon recently approved a new adults-only Onision page. http://patreon.com/Onision Prime. Thought you all might want to know. Hope you all are well. Smiley face. So, one, this didn't last long. As far as I know, it... Oh, I didn't go... Oh, there, I believe it's... Oh, yes. So, people reviewed his Patreon, people reported it, and, guess what? It didn't last. It got banned pretty quick, because, again... When you're banned from a platform like Patreon, and you try to circumvent the rules, it's going to not work. And then he, again, has done another Onision homepage thing. But, website's broken and busted, etc. Okay. We'll talk about Kai more in a minute, because I think the last point I have when it comes to Onision is a Kai-related one. But Onision has bought, show here, 7 sex dolls. These are all on the same fucking day in July. So we're gonna get more Julia-related content. I can't zoom in on some of these because one of them has the titty sticking out. I can see titty. I don't like that I can see titty, but I can see titty. So, yes. Last purchase, July 19th, July 19th, July 19th, July 19th. $2,000, $1,000, $800, $950, $1,739. He is going to have a sex doll harem. This is a grown man with 2 children and a husband. And he has purchased, I'm going to say this very nicely here, 7 sex dolls. Julia is dead and buried in a ditch, and he just decided to buy 7 more Julias. If you don't remember Julia, I wonder if I can find a video really quick here. Oh, yeah, and he bought an auto blow, which, is... Please, dear God, if I can find... Okay, he sounds sex doll. Where the fuck? Come on! Please tell me I can find a video. I can't find a video of it off of, on YouTube. And I really don't want to have to go and dig through videos that I have. Rest in peace, Julia. Pornhub, I'm just pulling up Pornhub, I don't get banned. But yeah, no, he bought 7 sex dolls. And, yeah. Folks, well, whenever his OnlyFans orgy happens, I will edit it, and I will make a fucking video, because it will be funny as hell. But the last point I have here, because I figure this is intriguing to me. An auto blow is like a self-sucking thing. It's like this, but for your dick. If you can imagine what that would be on like a... Where can I watch this mirrored? This, with Mr. Anti-Bully's image. This will stay up. I will leave this on this channel. I'm going to clean out live streams, and I'm going to put them on a second channel, or possibly on my third channel, which I have just as a joke thing, called Chad Thundercock. I might put some of the older streams where it's like less than 1,000 views. I might put them on Chad Thundercock, because why not? LulaRay with $1.99. I spend more on you than my Steam. Please notice me. I will I will definitely Definitely notice you. Thank you. Thank you, Lula. And live feed isn't working. Can I watch this mirrored? There should be a re-upload. Let me add there and okay. But yeah, no. Buy some good games on Steam. There's great games like Humble Bundle and shit. But there will be an archive of this on yet. But it seems that Kai has been on an old Facebook page. Now, this name is a pre-transition name of Kai, but for the sake of context, we'll state the name here. Again, YouTube doesn't like things, and I'm being very safe here. The username is Taylor Elaine, which is Kai's pre-transition name. Fuzz chat. There's a Discord. If you go down below in the description, there's a Discord link if you'd like to come into our Discord. It's pretty solid. I'm doing more shit there. I'm finally being less lazy. Oh, hang on. Am I having issues? Okay, no. Audio's coming through. Let me see something here. Okay, I can hear myself. Valinius Aurorius says, "You're my favorite YouTuber, Chadtronic." Thank you. I also need to adjust my super chat thing because I just realized it cut you off on there. I'm there. I'm in the Discord. I can actually pop up the Discord right now. Which window this will pull up? Come on. Okay, wait. Okay, it's loading. Discord's loading. Drinking fricks. Having no fuzz simp. I have a legitimate simp. I have a girlfriend. I've had her model my merch. Shout out Chadtronic. But yeah, no, it seems that Kai is posting on an old identity Facebook, and it's there. So what does this mean? The answer, I don't have an answer. Nobody really knows where Kai is. Kai has kind of disappeared off the face of the planet. I do, Lula. I'm sorry. I love you guys all especially, but I have one person that I love especially. But girlfriend merch coming when. I mean, I've had her model. I can pull up on Twitter. We'll talk about my merch later. But I've got messages on. It's okay. But yeah, no. So where is Kai? We have not seen a single peep of Kai. No, please don't do that. But we've not heard a single peep from Kai in almost a whole year. We're approaching a year mark of no Kai at all, publicly not said a single fucking word. Also, I'm buffering. Oh no. Okay, never mind. We're good. Saying excellent connection again. Sweet. It's odd that Kai has deleted all social media, basically, not done anything. Am I actually having issues? Could this just be Streamlabs or... I haven't dropped any frames in a while. Everything's looking good. It's just... Also, hey, Bill. How you doing? I'm doing more streams with the face cam. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such. But... Okay, hang on. Let me look at restream. Analytics, is this one? No, streaming monitor, that's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Because why am I suddenly having issues? Okay, there's no reason I should be having it. Okay, sorry about that. If we keep having issues, I would just say refresh. Yep, gotta love that. Well, I'm gonna wrap up with the Kai thing because that's all I got for this, and then we'll talk about a couple other things really quick. Okay, so I would like to at least hear something from Kai. Kai is a person. Kai isn't a puppet. Shouldn't be, but I think Onision has controls of pretty much everything except for this old Facebook. And I want to hear what's going on. Why this silence has spoken volumes when it comes to everything. I will show my girlfriend if she's okay with it. I'm gonna message her. Hang on here. I've done a couple streams for her on Twitch. I will show a photo of her if she's cool with it. I just shot her a message. Okay, she said sure. I'm pulling up find my tweet here because it is her in my merch. I'll even retweet it really quick. But all right, so yes, this is you guys are seeing for the first time on the channel. I believe I've shown on Twitch. It's having issues. God, I hate YouTube. I love YouTube, but I hate YouTube. She said sure. Yeah, I shirt of mine in her room. Done your merch? She is. I love her a lot. She's actually made me take certain things more seriously in my life that I haven't I have been meaning to. But she's sweet. We're gonna do more streams together down the road. But yeah, way out of my league. I don't know how I got lucky, but she likes my content as well. So yeah. If you want, she's in my bio. You can go shoot her a message. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna be back here. She is adorable. But yeah, making me pretty solid. I'm very excited. We're gonna do more stuff together. Yeah. Well, I don't really have too much else. I figure one of the last things I'll talk about for tonight is just a Q&A. She likes Animal Crossing. Yep. If you have any questions or anything, willing to answer them and all that, because eventually I gotta go to bed for work. Let me just really quick here. We'll turn display capture. And, we'll do find text. We'll put this here. Okay. Whoop. Do. None of these are what I wanted to do. Okay. All right. Okay. So can we look at Blade's tail? I don't look at tail. Eminem's Shell Shocked. I will write that up on the next stream. We'll pull that up there. I head out. Nice. Thank you, Bug. And all the cute you guys stream Animal Crossing together. I've been meaning to play it more. We've been talking about. We talked about a little while doing a date in Animal Crossing, but I haven't done anything with that yet. Deadwing Dork platformer with Snake Thing and Sangi and a giant furry next to Final Boss. Dude's a 7, his girl's a 10. I would agree. I would agree with that. Oh boy, she's a sweetheart though. I gave her. I bought her a capture card. One that while I'm there, I can just like if I need to stream, I can stream a game from the Xbox. But if she wants to stream, that's there too. So, good stream, dude. Keep up the grind. Thank you. We'll go for the next 6 minutes. We'll go for the next 6 minutes. Because eventually, I'm gonna call her after the stream and probably talk to her all night till I pass out. So, you Deadwing Dork, friend should play Left 4 Dead. I've been meaning to do Left 4 Dead. Fibro donated to me to play Left 4 Dead, so I've been meaning to do that. I know that when the new Halo comes out, I will stream that pretty much the entire day. I'm gonna go to the midnight launch, get the console, and play Halo. Just play Halo the entire day. I know that Empty Hero wants to do a stream with like Dead by Daylight and Resident Evil Resistance and Halo this week. See a casual dude online like Donkey that you have a serious woman with him just because. Thank you. He's a total sweetheart. He might be listening right now. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm glad that she was. I'm glad that she's been down for stuff like that. We need to hand it. Oh, that joke. It hurts. And GF versus Donkey and Leah. Depending on the game, I might be able to beat Donkey all the way through. It's possible. At least we haven't encountered anyone with anybody worse than Snake Thing, Wolf, Cepheus, Sangi, Kiro, Decursic, Nick. Give it time. Give it time. I'm one of the videos I have like outlined as an idea is Jared Fogle, but as coming from someone who is who lived in that kind of shadow area, because I live near where he went to like school, and he went to like near I'm not gonna say I live close to that, like very close to that subway, but I live near it, and I remember a lot of that shit. So it's like that's all kind of the stuff I remember. I remember that, like him coming into popularity and all that. That's something down the road. That's something I would like to eventually talk about, but I just don't know when. Like it could be the next video when it comes to like after the 8th series, or that could be like a month or two down the road. And yep, Jared Fogle, the Subway guy, the dude who got really skinny from eating Subway, but also exercising and other shit, and for some reason was a fad. You remember the fact that Jared Fogle was the face of a national advertising campaign? Such a fucking weird thing to think about for me. We tried The Last of Us 2 on stream, and that game, not great, and I gave up on it after a certain point, and I still have not played it all the way through. And I think it was probably a bad game to start streaming, but I thought, like, there's a lot. Irish, I am. I'm gonna save that as a Google name because that's intriguing. But I feel like I have some insight from just because I mean, Jared was everywhere around here at a certain point. Like, you knew that like they were doing a press story, like they're doing something big press because Jared would be like, you know, there'd be a whole bunch of cameras or they'd be doing something, and it's just such a weird idea that one, he was famous, and two, he had relevancy at one point where it's like, why does this one goofy looking dude, why did he have that kind of fame? And then he obviously abused that fame. He took that fame for granted. And I think there's been like an underlying kind of thing through a lot of my videos where it's like somebody has this form of power and they push it too far. I think of a lot of the videos I've made, you can see that kind of as an underlying throughput. And not for lack of trying. I've purposely kind of been like, focus on these people who they've done something fucked up to the point where they wouldn't have had that ability if they didn't have some form of fame or some form of power. The guy on Fur Affinity obsessed with snout cock, hermaphrodite, and hearts inflating the rib cage until the furry tears apart in a gore explosion. Ugh. That is gross. Can we please watch Case Cooking? I gave you $10, please. We can watch a little case cooking. Okay, we can watch, or better yet, would you prefer Masioka's? If you don't remember Masioka's or Masaoki's, is the Cooking with Hoarders guy. Please tell me there's I mean, tell you what, we'll do. Okay, we'll do. We'll do one of these, and we'll do 1K video, and then I will end the stream. Well, we'll do one of each. I promise you, Lula. We'll both. But Masi is a classic.
All right, so we're going to be making some steak. So we're going to try
this is super
with a grill. Probably this thing's still frozen, so we're going to have to try to freeze it.
We'll get K.
Something that produces heat. Okay, this will work. Okay. Wait a minute.
This is a super cut of Masi's best video. Oh god.
We're just trying to get it
trying to heat the steak up.
You can put some. Oh shit.
Hey, GF, I think she's hot. I will.
Expose this to some kind of heat, just to get it a bit softer because it's still hard. Oh well, it doesn't work. Oh, anyway.
We'll do K after this. We'll do a quicker K video.
To make a grill,
this is just speed running one of his videos. Oh my god.
So we need something to hold this stuff up. And normally I would use like a lemon or something. Maybe a battery. No, that's too dangerous. It's gonna explode. Here. But it's plastic. I need something here that doesn't melt like plastic and doesn't explode like a battery here. Oh yeah. Perfect. Alright.
Yep.
It should be cooking. Maybe the stuff is too high. You know, whoa. Okay, looks like, oh fuck. There's some salt. Take the fire out. What the fuck?
Yep.
Come on. Whoa! For heaven's sake. It's gonna die. I'm gonna fucking get. Alright.
I'm watching with Chad because y'all aren't even where I'm at.
On second thought, looks like I need to change the aluminum right now. And that's pretty stupid, but you get the idea, okay? Like, even if it didn't work this time because I got to change the aluminum, this is how you do it if you don't have a grill. So don't spend like $500 or whatever. So remember that, and that's it.
Okay, that video is a classic. Also, I don't watch coconut bread. We'll do Cooking with Hoarders again soon. Your chaos energy. We'll watch this Another Sunday dinner video because it's 3 minutes and I have to use the bathroom eventually.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking, and today I'm going to be doing a Sunday dinner, which I have been told by Lee I've already done one, but I did say I was going to do some extra ones.
That wasn't poop, that was
as you can see,
coconut bread.
well, you can now. I've done some potatoes. The joint is in the oven with the roast potatoes. I am opening some carrots, and I'm going to...
Carrots.
And I'm also going to do some peas. Can you see them? Yeah. And then, well, I'm going to put them all on and cook them.
Come on.
As you can see, the joint is done. It's had an hour, it said on the packet, an hour and 40 minutes, which has been done. I did it on 200. Because it didn't say what. Now I'm going to cut some of the meat off. I'm not very good at cutting.
Sorry for buffering.
Oh dear, there'll be more bits on the plate than anything else. If you're wondering why it looks so white at the top, it's because I took, always on the piece of pork there's always a collar of fat. So, fat. So I've taken that off. So that's the meat there on that side. Put that together. The vegetables are done, but the potatoes need mashing. So what I'm going to do, I mean, it's a waste of time just showing you the mashing. So I'll just mash the potatoes and then I will show you putting them out on the plate.
That looks like throw up.
Right, as you can see, I've dished it out. I made the gravy from the juice that was in the potatoes. And because they were in a steamer, obviously the juice didn't get... the juice from the peas obviously went into the potatoes, and same with the carrots. So I'm just drizzling a bit of gravy, not too much. And there we are. And here's the taste test.
Oh, she knows it's dog slop. Oh no.
Don't pick all the meat out.
Oh.
I know I didn't show you much, but that's a Sunday dinner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some relish on mine. A lot of people have said, oh, you never seem to have Henderson. I do, a lot. So if you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a big old thumbs up, it'd be much appreciated. If you want to leave a comment, please feel free, the more the merrier. And if you haven't subscribed or you know someone who hasn't subscribed, get subscribing, get them subscribing. Thank you, bye.
Give her subscribe. I give her a free you. I got nothing else. I'm done. I'm gonna go call a therapist. That shit was gross. All right, I've got nothing else for y'all tonight, so I will leave you with another song from Persona 3. Here is hey, fuck it. All right, with that, folks, I give you nothing else tonight. Take it easy, be safe. I'm gonna go to sleep in about an hour. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. So take it easy. Have a good night.
You gotta get ready for this right here. Hey, yo.
reality, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right, mommy's not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment, destroy the nation. You rhyme slow motion, give me motivation. Breathe out now, and then I'm a rival. Round up around, spit out all over. Rhyme like a rolling stone, come in the crowd. Watch out the moon, they this too loud. Get what this sound and bombs whole ground. So round up, don't ease your pace, cause enemies brutal. Form of the truth, there ain't no truth. You're the only one world, one love. But the battle goes on, shadows all mass destruction.
Oh yeah, da-da-da-down, da-da-da-down. Baby, baby, da-da-da-down, da-da-da-down. Oh yeah, da-da-da-down, da-da-da-down. Baby, baby, da-da-da-down. Oh yeah, da-da-da-down, da-da-da-down. Baby, baby, da-da-da-down, da-da-da-down. Oh yeah, da-da-da-down, da-da-da-down. Baby, baby, da-da-da-down.
There's a way, kind of breathe out, face reality, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right, mommy's not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction.